Hi guys, I know I haven't probably made a video in a long time, and I don't know when I'm going to put this up, but I'm making this on the 20th of February, and I think the last one I made was in November, I think. I had planned on having my surgery over my winter break from college, and that didn't happen. I was really mad. I am to this day still fighting with my insurance, and that is the biggest pain in the ass ever. I've been on the phone with the hospital that I was going to and my insurance company, back and forth, and no one gives me a straight answer. And it's completely stupid, and I applied and they denied me because they said that I had to have an extra month, and I really didn't have enough, they said, because they dropped the first month, and that's a bunch of shit. And so then I redid that, and they're still fighting with me, and then they said that they're going to appeal it, which will take 30 days, which is another complete load of shit. And so something that I planned on having months ago is probably going to get pushed to like my spring break or something, which I'm not happy about. And I just don't know what to do right now. Life is life, I guess, right now. I'm losing my hair. I'm freaking out about it. I just went to Walmart today and got their hair, skin, and nails vitamin, which I've been told works really good. And so I'm hoping that I don't have big balls of hair coming out when I'm in the shower anymore, and I don't really know why I'm losing my hair in the first place. And, it's just not good. And my doctor had put me on a prenatal vitamin, but I haven't been taking it, so it's just really strange. And I'm not pregnant, by the way. No. And my personal life is in shambles as usual, and I don't know what to do about that. It hurts to move. You can't be as heavy as I am. And I understand that I'm not the heaviest person out there. Don't get me wrong. But, it hurts to move. My back and my knees and my hips hurt all the time. Sometimes when I lay on my side when I'm sleeping, it'll literally pinch a nerve and my entire leg will fall asleep. And that's just not fun. I got in an argument with my little cousin today. I had boneless chicken for dinner, and that's all I ate. And we go to Walmart, and she gets deli food. No big deal, whatever. But then she's like, well, I want to go to Burger King too, and I'm gonna buy myself food again. After I just ate this Mongo, tub of chicken and all these JoJo wedge things, and I'm just like, holy crap. And then she's like, Autumn, guess what? And I'm like, She's like, we're having taco salad for dinner. And I just have this thing going on in my mind, okay, deli food, Burger King, taco salad, and you're still skinnier than me. And it just, the injustice of it, it just, I watch my little cousins eat when I'm home. I go home every weekend. And I get gut rot just thinking about their diet. My other little cousin, she can breeze through one of those great big cans of nacho cheese in a week. That's like 7,000 calories of processed cheese. And I just don't know how she does it. And she always asks me, Autumn, why do I have a belly? And I'm like, cheese? And then I think about my diet, and which is, considerably better. I eat whole grain, you know, I don't eat anything that's deep fat fried. I don't eat, you know, anything that's potato usually. All these things that she's eating, the processed cheese like Cammy does, and I don't know how to comprehend how I ended up the way I am, eating the way I do compared to them. And I understand, like, metabolism and all that. It's just unjust. It's unfair. You know, and I have to live with that. It's really weird to think about. And I was having the weirdest problem today. I went swimming with a friend of mine, and I just wore a pair of Danskin capri things I had, and they would not stay on my ass. I was pulling them up like every 5 steps, and I'm like, great, you know, yeah, I'm losing weight, no big deal. But it's like, no, now I have to go shopping for clothes again. I'm a poor college student. This does no. I don't have extra money. I'm living off my credit card for food. And, you know, my clothes don't fit, which, yeah, kudos, you know what I mean, but I'm still the exact same weight I was. And I know this sounds like a terrible rant, and I rant a lot. But that's just the way it is. So at this point, I hate my insurance. Blue Cross can burn in hell. Their customer service is actually really nice, though, to me, as many times as I've called them. And but it really makes me mad because they're like, we don't have any, you know, extra information. And then I'm like, fine, okay, you know, have a good day. And they're like, oh, wait a minute, there's another tab. And I can't get the shit straight. And I wish life was just as easy as saying, okay, you're covered, we're good, you know, vamonos, you got your surgery. Under the knife we go, anesthesia happy, whatever. But it's not that simple. And I feel like I'm in over my head. I'm 19 years old. I already feel old. It's just, it doesn't work. I don't know how to process my own life to actually take care of all that. It's just, it's a learning experience. To actually be adult about all this is actually rewarding. I'm cleaning off my keyboard, sorry. And I just want to be different from what I am right now. I'm forced with all these things from day to day that just make me realize how unhappy I am with myself. And then I'm forced with the physical constraints of my life, the things I can't do, the things I'm uncomfortable to do. I just want to look at myself and not see this terrible person on the outside, you know. And I'm not saying I have bad self-esteem. I really don't. I hardly ever notice it, actually, unless I'm actually something shoved into my face to make me actually think about how unhappy I am with my body, how unhappy I am with my health. You know, when I actually have to count all these little pills out into this canister and say, that's my high blood pressure pill, that's my vitamin, da 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 da. And I'm like, I don't want to have high blood pressure. And my light just turned off. Wait a minute. And I don't want to have joint problems, and I don't want to have this bad back, and I want to sleep. Oh my god, I want to sleep. Sleeping would be amazing. I always wake up tired. I'm missing classes because of it, because I have absolutely no energy. And my doctors think I might have sleep apnea, which is really freaking me out. Excuse me. She wants me to do a sleep test, like where they hook up all these cords and monitors to you and they watch you sleep. I mean, how crazy is that? To be in a place that you've never slept before, connected to all these little cords and monitors and all over your face, and they're tracking every little movement of everything you do in your sleep. And I'm just like not comfortable with that. And she's like, well, if you have the surgery, then, you know, there's a possibility that you won't even need to use like that mask thing if you do have it. And I'm just like, I don't want to do the test. You know what? I don't. But then there's this nagging little thing in the back of my mind saying, you know, you should do it and it's going to be good for you. And I just want to blow that piece of my brain, you know, in the head. And what do I do? I want to feel better about myself. I want to feel better at all. I want to look in the mirror and see the person that I think I am inside, and not this shell, you know. My friends and me were gonna play strip Call of Duty the other day. I know it sounds stupid. It really does. And the problem is that I'm best friends with guys. And yeah, that just doesn't work. And so the prospect of morbidly obese me being, you know, down to my birthday soon in front of my two best friends that are guys. And I could not explain in enough detail how uncomfortable I am with my body enough to them. And they're like, oh, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. And I'm like, no, it's not. And I don't want to be faced with those kind of situations. I think in one of my last videos, I've talked about my senior trip thing. And it just, you know, I don't want to be faced in one of those situations where I don't do something just because I feel like my weight keeps me from doing it. And I'm not saying I want to get naked, you know, in front of everyone, but, you know, if the situation calls for it, it just, you know, I want to be confident in myself, and I'm not. And, you know, I just want to be happy. I want to be healthy. I want someone to look at me and say, damn, she is hot. And that just doesn't happen. And the only people that do hit on me are complete creeps. So it's just weird. So, but yeah, this video is kind of running long. I didn't expect to talk for this long at 3:15 in the morning. So, I don't know when I'm gonna put this up, if I do at all. I'm kind of keeping personal records for myself, so like a year from now, when I'm skinny and barfing my guts out, I'm gonna be like, hey, you wanted to do that, right? So, have a good night to whoever might see this in the future and myself. Toodaloo.